Hello guys, and thank you for coming back to my channel. If you haven't, please make sure you like this video by giving it a thumbs up, and you also subscribe to be updated on my latest video. Also, you can follow me on my social media platforms listed below and in the banner up above. So today I'm gonna be talking about a video that was actually a request from a friend of mine, and like the title says, my African parents won't let me study abroad. So I have a friend who's interested in studying abroad, a short-term study abroad through, I believe, the Atlas program, and her parents won't let her do it. Which reminds me of when I was going abroad, as well as an experience at my workplace. So when I first brought up the idea to my parents, they were like, no, you're not going abroad. What do you need to go to another country for? You're fine where you are. You're not doing it. But studying abroad was something that I was really passionate about and I really wanted to do. So in the United States, everyone knows if you're 18 or older, you don't need your parents' consent for anything. And in an African household, that literally means nothing. But for me, it meant something. So I went on with the application process to study abroad because I was 20 at the time and I didn't need my parents' consent to do it. So I went through with all the paperwork. I was working at the time, so I had my own money, and I paid the application fee. As the process went on, I kept doing it and I kept going with the process, and once I became accepted into the Universidad de Granada in Granada, Spain, I then informed my parents that I was studying abroad. And obviously they were kind of confused because in the beginning they told me I wasn't gonna do it. However, it was weird because they told me I wasn't gonna do it, but they suggested some countries I should go to. But whatever, I still went abroad, I still did it. During the summer, I worked for Upward Bound, which is a program for underrepresented students and first-generation students. Through that job, I am a peer counselor and I work with high school students and preparing them for college. I encourage my students to go to college and I let them know what options they have as a college student. And because I studied abroad, that's the #1 thing I always inform them about. However, because most of the students in the program are African, the first thing they say when I mention study abroad is, my parents are Ghanaian, they're not gonna let me go. And that statement is so discouraging to me because a lot of African parents want so much for their children, especially through education. And they claim that they're your #1 supporters when it comes to education. But when it seems like you want to do things that you want to do, they kind of don't want to support you, especially if it has to do with money and travel. And that blows my mind. When it actually comes down to the thing I want to do, you don't want to help me. Through these experiences, I've realized that a lot of times African parents can be so traditional and supportive. And the biggest one, hypocritical. Tell you many times how much they want you to focus on your education, go get your masters, and just so much things. But when it comes down to it, they're hypocrites about it. Why do you want to do that? You have been blessed to study in America. Why can't you stay here? Or you better stay here and read your books. If you are interested in studying abroad and if you run into an issue such as the one I just described, I suggest you sit down with your parents and you have a one-on-one or a two-on-one conversation with them, informing them about the benefits of studying abroad. Maybe they have a fear that you'll be completely alone in this country without guidance and support from someone. And they're probably thinking about costs, how you're gonna support yourself, or who's gonna cook for you, where you're gonna live. So if that's the case, let them know you won't be alone. Let them know that you're gonna be with the program and you're in the program's hands. There are, like I said in my previous video, on-site staff that care for you, that are there whenever you need them, just in case there's an emergency or anything. Let them know that housing is available within the program price, meals, laundry, everything. So you're not completely on your own in this foreign country. To inform them on why a global education is important, I talk about that in my previous video. So if you want, you can sit down with them and they can watch it with you if you'd like. Because maybe if they were aware of all of those things, they would gladly let you go abroad. So just don't be discouraged. Just Take your time with them, be patient, don't get all overwhelmed. Eventually they'll understand, and I highly doubt that they'll disagree and not let you go. Like I said, it is your life, and I'm pretty sure they want the best for you. It just takes patience and sitting down and, talking to them, getting on their level, and letting them understand what you want to do, where you are in your life, and how things such as studying abroad will help you become a better person, and how it will help your future goals. So for my viewers watching, if you have parents like the ones I just clearly talked about, I honestly urge you to still study abroad. Take advantage of every single opportunity that comes your way. Also, it's really important that people of color study abroad because if I'm not mistaken, I think about 3% or a little more people of color have passports, which is absolutely terrible. So we need to encourage our people of color to study abroad, to see the world, to travel, and to be more open to other cultures and what the world has to offer. So if you haven't, make sure you subscribe so that you're posted and you can continue to see more videos if you are interested in studying abroad or if you are interested in traveling. Thank you so much. And make sure that everything you do in life is because you want to do it and not because people are telling you that you shouldn't do it.
So, congratulations.
You played yourself.